Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of MotoGP 20 here on this channel. This is part number 20 of my career walkthrough and it's the Moto3 finale. Yes, it's the final race of this season on the Moto3s and then we go into Moto2. Really looking forward to this and it looks like it's going to be a warm race but with free practice in the wet. I might skip that and just get straight into the qualifying. So let's get straight into that and get into the final race of this season. Right, so here we go with our qualifying time for Q1, as we didn't do the free practice, so we're going to have to do both qualifying sessions. But we're just going to stick in one lap, see if we can get a half decent time, and hopefully it will get us into Q2. But I've got a little bit of a glitch going on with the fuel. I will show you about, what that's all about in a minute. But you can actually put nearly 22 laps of fuel in the bike at the moment, and it seems to be running down extremely quickly, and I'm not sure what that's all about. I've never seen that happen on this game yet. That's not too bad around that turn. Yeah, I didn't really want to go into the free practice with a wet session. I'll wait until it's in the next season before I start getting more practice in the wet. I think the wet condition around here would have just been a waste of time, considering the qualifying sessions were in the dry. I didn't want to start playing up the setup that I was going to have to change anyway. Right, let's try and keep it a little bit tighter through here, and hopefully we should be able to put in a half decent time to get us into Q2. And are we going to be racing with the Sky VR46 racing team for Moto2? Well, you're going to find out at the end of the episode, and we will be crowned the Moto3 champion. Well, we've been the champion the last 4 or 5 races, to be honest, because we actually ran away with it. The AI level's definitely not hard enough on the Moto3s, but I think they're going to be a lot harder on Moto2. And that's our lap. Right, that time should get us into Q2, and yes it does. So we got the 3rd fastest time, but we're definitely going to have to go faster in the next session, so let's get straight into it. So here we go. Right, so Suzuki's just put in a 1:41.1. Let's see if we can match that. Still got over 7 minutes. Still having this issue with the fuel, and I'm hoping that's not going to be something that's going to cost us in the race. But still having to put over 20 litres of fuel in, and it goes down like anything. So I don't know what that's all about. Let's just see if we can just set a half decent time. Slow at sector 1. Let's see if we can pick it up towards the end of this lap. Don't really want to have to do too many laps. Try and keep it tight through there. And this setup that I'm using is the same one I've used pretty much nearly every single race. Once I got a half decent setup, I stayed with it, and it seemed to have done me really well on the Moto3. I think the setups on the Moto2 might be a little bit different, but like I said, I'm going to do the same again, where I'm going to share my setups when I make adjustments. Oh, be careful. And that's the time that Suzuki's put in, still stands, and we're not far away. If we can just get a good final sector here, let's see if we can match that time. And if we can get top 5, I will take it, and then we get straight into the race. Onto the curb, final corner. This is always a tricky one, and that wasn't too bad, but is it going to be quick enough? Always going to be tight, and to the line, and third. Oh, let's see if that stands. And it looks like we're going to take 3rd place. Final couple of seconds, and yes, we got 3rd. I will take that, and hopefully we can get a good start into that first corner. But I think this is going to be close. Look at the times; they're all very, especially the top 7 riders. This is going to be a good race. Let's get straight into it.
Hello from the Ricardo Tormo circuit in Valencia, and welcome to the latest round of the Motorcycle World Championship for the Moto3 race. The skies over the track are clear of clouds, and the latest weather reports forecast temperatures in line with the seasonal average.
Right, so here we go with the Moto3 finale, the final race of the season in Spain around the Valencia circuit. Now, there is still an issue with the fuel, and I will show you that now, guys, but let's quickly change the tyres. I am going to go with the same combination that I've used pretty much most of the season, and that is medium front and medium rear. But look how much fuel you've got to put in, and you'll see what happens at the start of the race. Now, you have to put in, I think it's 22.7 laps worth of fuel. I've got no idea what that's all about, but anyway, let's get straight into the race. This is going to be an absolute cracker.
The riders are all on the starting grid. Just a few moments to go, and the lights at Ricardo Tormo Valencia will go out, starting the race.
Right, so here we go with this Moto3 finale. Can we get a good start into that first corner? And it's all go for the finale. And that's not a bad start. And it looks like we're just going to get pipped to that first corner. But let's just try and hold a nice inside line. And look at the fuel go down now. What is all that about? Into that first corner. That's not too bad. We've managed to get up to P2. And Masia has managed to get into that first section very quick. And he was pretty fast in the qualifying, so I was expecting that. So let's try and stick with his pace. This is a 6-lap race, and we will be upping the percentage of laps into Moto2, and so the episodes will be slightly longer, but I'm still going to stick with one race an episode. I like to spread them out like that, so you can focus with all the replay from the events in the race and stuff like that. And that's not too bad through there. Just managing to overtake. And always going on the outside. Let's hold the inside onto the curb. That's nicely done. And I am going to be launching another series on MotoGP 20 as well. And I will be talking about that at the end of the episode. Hopefully when we get our trophy. That's not too bad through there. Let's see if we can nail this final corner. This is the corner that really gets me. I'm expecting... Yep, here he comes. I knew it'd be quicker into that final corner, but let's let him go because we'll be able to slipstream him anyway. We should be able to get back past him. And now the fuel seems to have settled itself down. It seems to go down to the amount that you need. But from 22.7 all the way down, I don't know what that's all about. Oh, flip now, we just carried a bit too much into that first corner. Got to remember we're on the mediums, not the softs. So, oh god, getting a bit of a slide there. Masia is still very, very close behind us. Oh yeah, only 0.3. I think his teammate's not too far behind. They've definitely taken the team championship. They've been so consistent. And like I said in the previous episode, guys, if you want to go with a team, you get an offer from the Leopard Racing team, go with them because their bike seems to be very, very strong. Let's just try and get into this section. Keep it nice and tight. Here on lap 2. And be careful. It's nicely done. Let's keep this tight through here. It's nicely done. Oh, that was good. And let's see if we can nail this last corner, because that's where Masia got us last time. Keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight. And just knowing where to brake at the right time and drop it in. No, that's not tight enough. And we've been overtaken again. This time we got a better run this time, so we're going to have to get a bit more slipstream. He is, oh, he's just putting the fastest lap of 142.6. Let's see if we can respond. Oh no, Suzuki beat it. So he got beaten almost straight away. And that's much better. Let's try and stay off the curb. Good on the brakes. And this hasn't always been a good circuit for me. I've struggled quite a few times around here. especially on MotoGP 19. I just don't think I won a race around here. Really struggled. Let's just keep it tight through here. Try and keep those lines as tight as possible. It would definitely be good to win the final race. And I think out of the whole season, there's only 2 races that I haven't won. And they're 2 which I'm going to try and win in Moto2. I think the Finland one's going to be the hardest to win, because that circuit is very tough. Let's keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight. Come a little bit wider. Ooh, be careful of that rear. And they're all keeping up with me. There's nothing between us really for time. And I'm not setting the fastest laps at the moment. Let's just keep it steady around here. Let's try and take a little bit more into this turn. Right. And again, we've gone a little bit too wide. It's going too wide. Oh my god, both of them came through there. There was no contact. Again, a little bit slipstream. This should be... No, that's a 1:43.6, so we're definitely off the pace. Let's see if we can put in a fast lap now. It's a much better first quarter, but just overrun it. You've got to take these lines really tight. Sliding a bit. Still only 0.3 between me and Masia behind. And he's got his teammates, and Antonelli is in the fight as well. Let's see if we can just... We need to up those lap times. Well, I would like to get the fastest lap if I could, but we weren't the fastest in the qualifying session, so we'll just have to see. But I'm just concentrating on getting to the final lap with a decent amount of fuel to run in power 2 the whole lap, and then hopefully we can get a decent lap in. Again, let's keep this a little bit tight through here. Again, just running it a little bit wider. Let's see if we can nail this final corner. We need to get turning at the right time so we can get a nice tight line. You want to be on the curb as you turn in. That. No, oh no, I'm not going to do it now. He's right up the inside. See, the way he's taking the corner, that's how I want to be taking it. It wasn't a bad turn. Should be able to get a bit of slipstream. Is this going to be a faster lap? Well, only slightly faster, but still not in the bracket of the others behind. And we go into lap 5. Pull out something out the bag, I think here. Need to push a lot harder. Come on, let's end this finale video with a really strong ending. Let's try and push it now. Take a little bit more for the corners. Risk and reward, as they always say. Who dares wins. 3 litres in the tank. Might go in power 2 just towards the end of this lap. Come on. Just can't pull away. Just don't seem to have the pace around this circuit. Tight through there. Get tighter, tighter. That was a little better. That was a little bit faster. And we've actually just extended it just over half a second there. But is it going to be enough? We need to nail this corner here. And we have got a decent amount of fuel. So, and that was a little bit tighter. Oh, that felt a lot better. Is this going to be a better lap? I think it will be. It's going to be faster than some of the other times, and that was a 1:42.3, so that is the fastest lap of the race. And here we go into the final lap. We have extended our lead to about a second, I think it was. into that corner. Oh, that was much better into that corner. Really tight there. Finishing really strong on the final lap. Yeah, it's still around a second. Not going to give anybody a chance to take the glory here. I want to end with a win. A good way to sign off Moto3. I know a lot of people, there is some people that got this game and jumped straight onto the faster bikes, but I think this is the best way to learn. I know these bikes handle a lot better than the bigger bikes in the sense of their weight and the way they take the corners, but it's a good steady, it's a way of learning the circuits, if anything. It's not too bad through there, trying to keep those lines as tight as possible, but we've run that corner really wide, just trying to push. Our tyres are looking a bit worse for wear, and I think we're going to really cut it fine with the fuel, but should be okay. Final bend. Let's try and nail this as well for the final lap. And oh, that was nicely done. Oh, that was really good. This could be the fastest lap of the race, and we're going to win another race in this Moto3 season in this finale video, and that was a brilliant ending. I think that was the fastest lap of the race as well.
While we wait for the cameras to
and that was a 141.3. Yes, it was. Only just. There was some decent times there. Anyway, that is it, guys. That is the end of Moto3. Now we get our trophy. Right, so that is the Riders' Championship, and we win the championship by 191 points on 479. We come third in the Team Championship, and to be honest, I am happy with that. I mean, my teammates probably didn't really get in the top half most of the season. It was only until the last 7 or 8 races he started to pick up some points, and by then it was too late. But overall, it was a perfect start to this career. We battled all the way through. We only dropped points in 2 races. Every other race we won, and now we move on to Moto2, where the challenge is going to be that much greater on a faster bike, more laps. It's just going to be insane. I cannot wait. Thank you for following my journey in the Moto3. And now we start our new team. But first, we've got to get our trophy. So let's get straight into lifting that awesome Moto3 Championship trophy. Right, that is the Moto3 season done and dusted. Now we can focus on a new challenge with a Moto2 team, and we're going to have to really up our game. Now, we did pretty much run the whole Moto3 season from, I think, after about the 3rd or 4th round on the hardest AI level, 120%. And I know there's a few people on YouTube that show same content that still haven't got to that level. So it's not a case of it's really easy. I just settled in a lot quicker on this one than I have previous games. And some of the times I did set were half decent. And there was only 2 blips in the entire season. I'm really happy with my performance. And now I'm going to have to do the same in Moto2. And then we're going to find out who I'm with. So there you go, guys. I got my wish. I'm racing with the Sky Racing Team VR46. I am so happy I managed to get this team. Hopefully this is going to be the team that's going to bring me success. And I've just noticed I've missed out on the R on the VR on my crash helmet. I will correct that. I only just quickly done that design. But yes, this is the team. I've got 2 teammates that hopefully are going to push me. And we're going to have to be so good with the upgrading because there's going to be more parts that we need to improve on these bikes. So getting those points and doing the development test is going to be a much greater challenge. But there you go. I am so happy, and hopefully you will enjoy this season as well. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, share the videos, and in the next episode we're going to be racing with the Sky Racing Team VR46 in the first race in Qatar, which is going to be insane. See you later, guys.